Alright, back for another round. Sorry you guys missed the opener. Our opponent let him Flooded Shrine Watery Grave, which is kind of very strange. Like, I don't know. I think that means he probably is Ad Nauseam combo, I would guess. It's really the only deck that would have Flooded Shrine and Watery Grave. Well, Probe, I don't know. Maybe he's some sort of Delver or Tassiger deck. Guard Duty's pretty embarrassing. I think it should probably be Oppressive Raise. Darkslick Shores. Inquisition. Okay. It's fine. God, having these enchantments in your opener is just so bad. I guess that's part of the deal, I suppose. The upkeep Thoughtscour. It looks like we're playing some sort of mentor deck, I guess. Mentor, Lingering Souls kind of deal. If we can drop Geist this turn, we might just snap win. Gurmag Angler. I don't really care that much about that. I have Guard Duty in my hand. Definitely gonna get raise. Question is, do I raise it or do I Guard Duty it? I don't think he can possibly win if he ever pays 3. It could be annoying at some points, but it does. He's at 13. I actually think I am gonna just raise it. It just lets me put so much pressure on his life total, and I have a company coming down next turn. The Guard Duty might rot in my hand, but I think I'm fine with that. He's gonna path it? Wow. After I got the trigger already? That's pretty nice. Pretty considerate of him. You can get planes because the Misty can search Island. Kind of unfortunate that he can flashback Souls this turn, but if that's his whole turn, like, we're accompanying end of turn, I feel pretty good about my spot. Thoughtscour myself. Okay. Wonder if he has Mentor. If he's got Probe, he probably does. I've seen this deck. Like, this deck was a deck for a while. The, like, Probe your, the Mentor, Lingering Souls, like, Gurmag Angler deck. Just kind of like a Delver deck. Ooh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Okay. Hopefully we can just draw another one, or I'll accept a Geist of Saint Ghost here. I don't really like my chances moving forward, but I do have some good draws. Like, I do have the Steel in my hand. And he's at a pretty low life total. It's possible I was supposed to Guard Duty this, actually, which is kind of hilarious. He's not making land drops, though. The Oppressive Raise is pretty reasonable. I do have like a Tassiger or another Angler coverage, which is kind of nice. When am I supposed to fetch a thin here? I think I am, because I have like 2 fetch lands. I can take 2 lands out of my deck, which is kind of nice. And I do have the steal to eventually, like, give me a kickback. There's a ghost with the most. I think we just suit that up. He could have Liliana in his deck, but, like, I just want to suit it up now because he could draw into, an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize, in which case I really want to have the ghost suited up. Oh, we might have a Spell Pierce? That would suck. Wow. Oh, a Stubborn Denial. Well, that was going to be countered no matter what. Though it's a pretty aggressive attack. I guess it does put me to 8 life. That's a really aggressive attack. Wow. Well, it puts me to 6, actually. I didn't realize it put me to 6. Ooh. It's a pretty hot draw. Should I Coco now? He could draw a Stubborn Denial. So I think I might as well do it right now. Though he could, like, he might, like, YOLO attack into me. Then if he draws a Stubborn Denial, I'm kind of embarrassed. Putting him to 4? Like, he might attack with just... I do want him to pay for the Angler and attack. If he draws a Stubborn Denial, I just lose, but the odds of him drawing specifically a Stubborn Denial are kind of low versus the upside of him just going for the win and getting, like, decimated when I Coco into stuff. The extra damage is not even that relevant. So, yeah, we just go ahead. And he could, like, pre-combat play a spell, and then we want to try to hit something. And me tanking forever, like, puts some reasonable doubt in his mind of what I could have. He's having 1 spirit, probably. This game actually having 1 raise, 1 card duty was nice, which is funny. Though I guess the raise work better in multiples. I think that if he had a Stubborn Denial, he would probably attack with the other spirit too. But I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Proof. Block this. Go to 1. We do down. Oh, we do down a Land Collector Brutality. So maybe we should have chumped. Probably should have chumped actually. All right, in. So I think I probably want Rest in Peace against this guy. I was gonna say, does he get Murder's Cut? That'd be kind of brutal. But I think he would have used it on his turn to make me have to block with a 2-1. So Rest in Peace? I think so. I think we want Rest in Peace. He's gonna have Snapcaster, Gurmag. Yeah, I think we want all the Rest in Peace. I'm not really sure about Unflinching Courage. Like, his creatures are big and block pretty well. And, like, Unflinching on a Tallowisp is not enough to attack through Gurmag Angler. I think we... do we want Guard Duty? I think we probably don't want Guard Duty. We can probably cut, like, Courage and a Tallowisp. That's probably fine. Spellskite doesn't seem great. You could have, like, crap like Disfigure and stuff, but Quasai Pride Mage, I mean, he could randomly have Batterskull. I don't think he'll likely have Ensnaring Bridge or anything like that. So I think this is reasonable. No, cutting guard duty and the Talus might be bad. He is trying to put these like cheap threats in play. But I think he's gonna try to go kind of wide. Sometimes with like Lingering Souls and maybe Mentor. I guess I don't really like these 2/1s. Yeah, maybe I should just be playing instead of some of these 2/1s. Like Selfless Spirit seems really bad against Lingering Souls. Let's put in a Tallowisp and this, and let's put in a Path for another Selfless Spirit. Let's just go without any Selfless Spirits. I guess he could have Verdict. But I do have Spellcaller for that. Path seems like, yeah, maybe Path's bad. I really don't want to give a deck like this lands. Like, giving Snapcaster deck, like Snapcaster, like Pro-B kind of like tempo decks lands is just so unbelievably bad. It's going to be a mulligan. And I guess we're going to keep this on the draw. Try to spike a land. I do have a Rest in Peace, which is absurdly good. If I can hit it on turn 2 before he resolves anything. Inquisition, okay. Probably going to take my Rest. Well, we'll see. I mean, like, Tallowisps are pretty safe, I think, because I have 2. I do think that Tallowisp is, like, weirdly reasonable against Lingering Souls. It's kind of nice. He knows I bottomed, so I guess there is a world where he'll take, like, Oppressive Raise. After playing these matchups, I think I absolutely should play, like, white, green, I guess? I think I absolutely should play an Angelic Destiny in the sideboard for the control matchups. Like, it's kind of a free roll, and it's good against a lot of decks. Could also play a Faith Unbroken. Took the Oppressive Raise, so I'm assuming he's got a Tassiger or a Grimag Angler. It's kind of unfortunate. Well, he's got another Inquisition. Probably, well, he could take one of my threats, like if he's going to play an Angler or Tassiger here, but he's going to take the Rip. Rip seems absurdly good against him, which means, like, his deck is probably not great right now, just because people are playing tons of Graveyard Hate. There's a Sassy Tassie. Did I cut the guard duty? I think I did. And turn 2 Taskers are so sick. When I used to play Grixis Delver, like, turn 2 Taskers are just so unbelievably strong. I mean, he is kind of low. I have that going for me. God, how do I look at my sideboard? Can I? Do I have the guard duty in my deck? I don't think I do. I think I cut it. We'll just see if I cut it or not. I think I did cut it, which is kind of unfortunate. Because we're just taking 2 damage for no reason. I wonder if there's a way of checking your sideboard. You can't check it during games anymore, right? I don't really know. I don't play that much Magic Online. Oh, there's a Rancor. Okay, well that I guess that's what we get. Well, maybe I was supposed to get Temporal Isolation, actually. Pass for 4. This puts him at 8. Which is kind of nice. Can, like, maybe chump Tasker one turn. Or I guess I can take it one more turn. Paying life for Probe. Okay, I like that start to his turn. I guess we just need to draw land. Oh, he's going to leave the Tasker back? Land? Nice. Get 2 triggers too. So we get the Temporal Isolation. And we get the Flinching Courage. Could have a Stubborn Denial. I think he probably would attack if he had that, though. It's a pretty big game if that resolves. Oh, I did that while the Self Spirit was still on the stack. That's funny. Let's put some pretty low. Put them at 4. If I draw a land, I can play Courage with, like, Rattle Chain's backup, which is pretty unreal. And I have Self Spirit to protect as well. If I draw a land, like, it might just be, assuming he doesn't have, like, a Cryptic or something. Oh, I guess he could have a... Ooh, Path? I would really like him to Path me here. Oh, he scoops. We would have drawn a land, so we would have just went, like, Courage. Rattle Chain's backup? That was pretty sweet. We kind of did it. I mean, he does a lot of damage to himself, which is good for us.